Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today. And I'm here to take a look at Hellboy, the Crooked Man official trailer. Finally, I've been wondering what's going on with this movie. I'm sure a lot of people out there didn't even realize this was a movie. Because it seems like people were like, wait, a new Hellboy movie? When this released like an hour ago. And then I've seen a lot of people going, oh, oh my god. I expect this to be an extremely low budget movie, considering how huge of a flop the last Hellboy was. There's no way they'll give this one any more than like, I don't even know, 10 million? Maybe, even if maybe, I don't know, maybe 15 million. $15 million budget. That's the most. Who knows? Maybe this ends up being like a $60 million budget too, or 50, however much the last one was. Yeah, the last one was a huge bomb. I'm not gonna lie, it's a guilty pleasure. It's terrible, but I enjoyed watching that movie. I love the first two movies though, the Ron Perlman ones, of course, Guillermo del Toro. Selma Blair. I really like those movies, and I really wish we got a third one. But the way Hellboy 2 ends, it's like, all right, we get ended there. I really do think like the way Hellboy 2 ends, I'm like, I mean, they could Shrek the Third it, where it becomes a lot about the kids and it's annoying. That's Shrek the Third, right? Where it's a lot about the kids and it's annoying. So, I mean, it probably wouldn't have if Guillermo del Toro was making it, but you never know. Also, Crimson Peak was pretty good, so you know. I think that's what he did instead of he did Pacific Rim, but I could be wrong. I think Crimson Peak was what he did when he couldn't do Hellboy 3. I like Crimson Peak. I love Pacific Rim. If it was Pacific Rim instead of Hellboy 3, I'd rather live in a world with no Hellboy 3, I think, because I love Pacific Rim. That feels bad saying. I don't want to live in either world. Anyway, so let's get to it. Let's go. And I think that's just because I know how good Pacific Rim was. All right, so I had to like scour the internet, by the way, for a good quality version of this because every single Twitter one was bad. But I found one on Entertainment Weekly. So we're gonna watch it from there. We're gonna put this to wait, why is this so small? There you go. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem really with this one, honestly. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. All right, let's get to it. Let's check this out. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh, I should actually mention I've already seen what he looks like, but I won't say it. Catch it. Oh, it's Millennium. Okay.
Something in these hills.
I hope they go straight up horror because I've heard the Crooked Man story is great. Is this Hellboy talking right now?
Evil.
And there's Jack Casey. Oh, hey, what's up?
Smells like death.
There he is. I need to see better pictures of him. Or shots of him. There you go.
Dark things called dark things.
I think the makeup looks fine.
I heard tales about him all my life. Most just called him the Crooked Man.
Crooked Man? Yeah, he was in the Conjuring movies also. Oh my god, oh. Ooh.
You've got company.
Oh.
All your friends, they all gonna die.
I mean, for something that's obviously low budget. Oh, it just canceled out of it. Okay, that was weird. Wait, what? Oh, I went to a new thing. That's weird. Why did it do that? There it is. There you go. I even showed him right there. That was very strange that it does that. I'm gonna say here, for probably a really low budget, I would love to know how much the budget was. It doesn't look that bad, and this is coming to theaters though. That's surprising. Because it looks like a horror movie. Alright, I'm going to say this because I saw a picture that looked like this. Briefly, I didn't look too much at it. I was like, I will say, the makeup looks pretty good for the most part. It looks about as good as you would expect from what... Again, I'm going by it being a low budget. I'm assuming so. Like, Millennium Media isn't a huge company, too. I want to say, was the last Hellboy, was that... Who made that? Was it Legendary or something? It was like a bigger studio, I know that. And I think they also... Did they... Wait. No, no, no. It was Lionsgate. It's Lionsgate, right? Because I think they made the first two, right? Um. So yeah. So they're definitely a bigger company for the most part. I will say though, I don't mind it, and also he looks like the comic book version, right? I mean, he's not too far. Like Hellboy's not supposed to be this giant brutish character. I don't think he's supposed to. I mean, obviously he's supposed to be muscular, of course. Actually, this is the shot I saw. This was a picture because it had that guy in the background. Um, like he's supposed to be a red dude. He's got sawed off horns, big fist, tail, and he's red. And I mean, it looks like that. I don't know who Jack Casey is really. I know he was in Deadpool 2. He played what was it, Black Tom or Black Steve? Or he's like, kill Black Steve, you racist. Or Black Cassie, Black Tom. I think it was Black Tom because I think his name's Tom Cassie. He was in what was that One War movie? I know he was in that. But I don't think he had a big role. Yeah, see, like I kind of like the more horror route. And I mean, that looks like that doesn't look great, but I mean that's obviously a special effect. That train, right? But I mean, she's floating. There's a CG snake. I mean, the special effects don't look terrible for what I'm assuming. Again, is all in front of her. That's kind of a creepy shot. She's just floating with a snake on her. I like this shot. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
We've got company.
We got company. I don't know if I like his voice though. Doesn't seem like Jack Casey's putting in any effort to make himself sound like anybody else besides himself. But to be fair, I don't know what he sounds like. He just sounds like a dude. He's like, we got company. I don't know. It might work. I kind of like the tone of it. I actually really like the tone of it. And you know what? I will take, because I really love the Hellboy movies, but I like the characters more than I like, and even like some of the weird creature designs, which I'm hoping is the case here. We'll get that because you could totally do cool creature designs on a low budget. I've seen it done many times. One of my favorite underrated movies is The Void. Anybody seen that movie? Not great, but I really like it. I really like it, especially if you're like me and love like cosmic horror and the space, like not the space, the Thing and stuff like that. This shot's interesting. Yeah, this shot looks pretty good with the. I feel like his face is too clean. Is that does that make sense? He doesn't look gritty enough to me. But again, I don't know. He looks like the Hellboy from the comic though. I mean, to me, I don't know. I think the chin, what do you call that? Chin strap? What's this? A little line of hair looks too glued on. You know what I mean? It doesn't look real. I don't know. I don't know. The Crooked Man. Well, hopefully it's good. I mean, you never know. I'd say third time's the charm, but they nailed it the first time, so. I mean, maybe they didn't nail it in terms of tone of the comic, because I do hear the comic gets fucked up. And of course the movies, while it's still dark, are PG-13. Yeah. I mean, I like that Hellboy is still in the zeitgeist in some form. We had that video game that came out recently. We have this. We had well, this was actually a few years ago, but Hellboy was in Injustice 2. Of course, we had that reboot still. So in the last few years, he's still around. I think this would work better as a TV show. Actually, thinking about it, maybe a miniseries. Because if this was a miniseries and it wasn't a movie going to theaters, then I'd be like, this looks good. I'm good. I'll watch this. They should have turned it into a show. I mean, maybe the story isn't enough to warrant a show, but I feel like there's enough stories in that Hellboy universe, I'm sure, to warrant a series where, like maybe every season is like one or two new stories or something like that. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Or you could just do like 6 episodes, like a Marvel thing is. I don't know. I have no idea if it was, how big this story is of the Crooked Man. But I've heard it's a really good story for Hellboy, so it's cool that they're adapting it. I want it to be good. I really do. So I'm not gonna sit here and go, it looks bad. It looks worse than the last one. I'm just not gonna do that because I've seen a minute of it and it looks low budget, but it looks like it could have some potential. So there you go. That's it. That's my opinion. There you go. I ain't gonna shit on it, even though I said plenty of negative things. So I guess you could say I'm shitting on it, but I don't know. That's just me critiquing it. That's not shitting on it. If I was shitting on it, I'd go into Twitter and say, this looks shit, and that's it. That's shitting on it. Literally use the word shit, too. Anyway, that's it. We'll see. I didn't watch this trailer and go, fuck that. So, yeah, that's it. And also, for people that are saying this looks like $0 trash, you need to see actual $0 trash. Go to Tubi right now. Go watch any of those movies. Go watch anything from Wild Eye releasing, or of course The Asylum. Even though The Asylum's getting a little bit better, honestly, especially with their special effects, and just a bunch of other companies. You know, go see their movies, and then look at this trailer, and then come back to me and say, yeah, sorry, no, that's I take it back. Anyway, that's it. Bye.